Welcome to my class. In this video session, we will talk about private cloud. Cloud computing environment. Cloud computing environment consists of different types of clouds based on deployment and usage. Basically, we can find that there are four types of cloud. The first one is private cloud. The second one is public cloud. The third one, hybrid cloud. And the fourth one is community cloud. These are the four types of clouds. But in this particular video, we will talk about only about private cloud. Cloud computing, private cloud. Private cloud means using a cloud infrastructure network solely by one customer or organization. If a particular infrastructure, if a particular network is used by one particular customer or organization, then in cloud terms, it will be termed as private cloud. In general, all computing infrastructure required by the company is created by the company itself and it is not shared. The security and control level is highest while using a private network. This type of cloud computing environment resides within the boundaries of the company and whole infrastructure is used exclusively for the benefit of the company only. Private clouds are also known as corporate clouds or internal clouds. There are two ways to manage private clouds. The first one, private cloud can be managed by the single organization, that is on-premise private cloud. Second, private cloud can be managed by third party, that is outsourced private cloud. They are built primarily by IT departments of the company who seeks to optimize the utilization of infrastructure resources within the company. Here we are talking about on-premise private cloud. Characteristics of private cloud. The first one is secure. The private clouds are totally secured as it is deployed and managed by the company itself. The company leaves no room for leakage of its data from the cloud. Second is control. Private cloud is managed by the company itself. Therefore, company may have as much control as is warranted by the situation. Third, weak service level agreements, SLAs. Service level agreement is an agreement between the cloud service provider and the user company, which determines the extent of the service provided to the user company by the cloud service provider and related terms and conditions. So this is an agreement between the cloud service provider and the cloud service user. But in case of a private cloud, either formal SLAs, service level agreements, do not exist or they exist in weak form because the user company and the service provider, they are one and the same. Therefore, good service may be provided or it may not be provided. Now, what are the advantages of private cloud? The first one is security and privacy. It provides high level of security and privacy of user company data. Second, control and management. It is controlled and managed by the company itself. The third one is maximize utilization. Since the user company is going to deploy the private cloud, it may allow the usage of low cost servers and other hardware, thereby reducing the overall cost of deployment, which may lead to maximum utilization. Limitations of private cloud. IT team in the company must invest in buying hardware, in building and managing the cloud independently. Here several limitations may crop up, such as there can be a constraint on the budget. So budget may become a constraint. Second, skilled IT workforce is to be deployed on permanent basis. We need to hire skilled IT workers on permanent basis. And the third one is they may have loose service level agreements. These are some of the limitations of private cloud. Now, what is the distinction between on-premise private cloud and outsourced private cloud? On the basis of managed by on-premise private cloud, it is managed by the company itself, whereas outsourced private cloud, they are managed by third party. Second point, the service level agreements, SLAs. SLAs are defined loosely between the company and the user because they are one and the same thing. In the case of outsourced private cloud, SLAs are defined strictly between the company and the third party. The third point is network management. On-premise private cloud, network management and network issues are resolved easily. But in the case of outsourced private cloud, this cloud is fully deployed at the third party site and the company connects to the third party by means of dedicated connections or internet. In this particular case, there can be some network issues. The fourth point is security. On-premise private cloud is very much secure. Security threats are from internal users. In the case of outsourced private cloud, it is relatively less secure. Security threats are from third party and internal users. The fifth point is location. In the case of on-premise private cloud, data is generally stored at the same geographical location where cloud users are present. In the case of outsourced private cloud, the cloud is located off-site. Sixth, on the basis of performance. The performance of private cloud, it depends upon the network and resources available and it can be controlled by the IT department. So the performance in case of on-premise private cloud, it can be controlled by IT department or IT team. In case of outsourced private cloud, the performance of cloud depends upon the third party and service level agreements. Thank you very much.